Hello, welcome back to Extraordinary Connection. My name is Pastor Robert Blanchard, and I find myself in an in between place this week. I'm in between the end of my appointment to Lansing First and the beginning of my new appointment to Community UMC in North Muskegon. We're in between the end of last year and the beginning of this new year. Once we move tomorrow, my wife and I will be in between this home and our new parsonage in a temporary home while we wait for a little bit for our new parsonage to be ready. And all of this in betweenness has had me thinking about how our salvation and our redemption is a state of being in between. How we can talk about it as both a present and a future reality. And my mind is drawn to the words of Isaiah. If your church follows the lectionary, you'll hear a little bit from the beginning of Isaiah 43 this coming Sunday. But a little bit later on in the text, it says, I am about to do a new thing. Now it springs forth. Do you not perceive it? I will make a way in the wilderness and rivers in the desert. The wild animals will honor me, the jackals and the ostriches, for I give water in the wilderness, rivers in the desert, to give drink to my chosen people, the people whom I formed for myself, so that they might declare my praise. So it can be easy for us sometimes when we think about our salvation, our redemption, to either think to the past of that moment that Jesus died on the cross for us, or to think to the future of that moment when the kingdom will be fulfilled, when we will rejoice in heavenly glory. But God tells us that God is doing a new thing right now. We might be in between that moment on the cross and the moment of God's fulfillment of the kingdom, but we are in the middle of God doing a new thing. And so as we enter into this new year, as maybe you're making resolutions for yourself on the ways you're going to improve this year, maybe you're just rejoicing in the fact that you survived last year, but take comfort and find hope in the fact that God is doing a new thing in your life every moment, every day. And if the change of a calendar helps you to remember that, great. But never forget that God has already told us God is doing a new thing. So, friends, as you go about your day, as you go about doing new things, remember that God is with you. God is shaping you for that moment of fulfillment, for that moment of salvation, and continue to rejoice that God is doing a new thing within you. Amen.